Steph, this is 9 Scoops, and today we're in central London at the Ice Bar because I'm interviewing Santiago. Let's go. It's 9 Scoops, I'm here with Santiago.
Hi.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Can you please just tell us who Santiago is?
Oh, good. How much time have we got?
Keep it quite brief.
Keep it quite brief, okay. Well, I was born here in London, in the east of London. Normal family, lot of sisters, only boy. No, yeah, I know, I had a hard time, I'm telling you. No one musical in my family, obviously, to bounce off in that sense, but I did start playing piano when I was about 4.
So what made you want to do that, not being from a musical family?
Obviously, that's a very long time ago, so I don't really remember too much, but I used to just, I think it's just a natural thing, to be honest. I mean, I used to see music channels, etc. at the time, and my dad had an accordion that he never played, and I used to sneak into the room and steal it, and just play it, etc. So, I think obviously just to keep me occupied as a kid, it was quite an energetic boy as well, just to keep going with things, and just started music, and my mum just put me into music lessons and started from there.
We were researching Santiago, and there's some other ones. Have you heard of them? Have you heard of any? Which ones have you heard of?
I know there's a Tim Santiago.
He wasn't on our list.
No?
We had a US punk band.
Oh wow. Okay. No, I've never heard of it.
And there's a lady called Lorena McKinnick who's got a single called Santiago.
Oh wow, never heard of that before. No.
And a band called the Chieftains.
Chieftains.
They had an album called Santiago.
Well, Santiago's a good name. That's what I can say. Really, it's a good name. I mean, when it comes to my name, I know that obviously it derives from the patron saint of Spain, and it means Saint James in English. So it's quite a common name.
Wow, we're learning so much in this interview.
Yes, I know. Sorry, I'm an educational individual. Yes.
So this is 9 Scoops. Mm-hmm. If you were a scoop of ice cream, what flavour would you be and why?
I guess I would be any type of ice cream, vanilla, chocolate, whatever, as long as there's caramel involved. Because everybody seems to, I don't know, for any racist reason, or if it's just just the correlation of colour, everybody seems to compare me to caramel, and I'm quite smooth as an individual as well. So.
And self-admitted, you're smooth.
Oh yes. No, well, self-admitted and just forced into that direction by everybody else. So.
Okay, well, moving on, ice cream. Ice cream is cold, mm-hmm. and so's the North Pole. Mm-hmm. If you were stuck in the North Pole, what 5 items would you take with you?
My guitar, because that's my baby. My baby, because she's my baby. And I would take a few of my good friends. I won't name who they are just in case everybody else is jealous. So, yeah.
Okay, so that equates to 5 in a way.
Yeah.
And if you could be in a super group, a super music group of people, dead or alive, musicians from history, who would you have in your group?
Oh, wow. I would definitely have Michael Jackson, goes without saying.
Then don't you think you'd be a bit outshone? No offence. I didn't mean that as offence.
Well, to be honest, well, you know what? I always say I'm this type of singer that, like probably many others as well, that will really just rise to the occasion, dependent on obviously who you've got collaborating with you. So, I mean, I remember I've sang with a very good artist, a good friend of mine before, who is years ahead of me in terms of experience, but singing with him with not much experience, that's where I've kind of definitely got up to scratch, and with my skills and stuff. So yeah, definitely Michael Jackson. He wouldn't scare me.
Just the two of you, duet.
Nah. We need other people. It would just be too crazy, I think, with us. I would definitely have Boyz II Men, vocal geniuses. No one can deny that. Brian McKnight, because he's one of my idols. I would definitely have on the female side Mariah Carey, because she's a powerhouse.
Should there be loads of demands though? Would you be able to put up with that?
Yeah, I have this part of my personality that can really calm her.
I thought you were going to say, I've got part of a personality that could demand things too.
No, I'm not too demanding. I think my nature just kind of demands everything by itself, and
Okay, well the album's coming out. What's it called? What can we expect from it?
We're going to be, I've taken a while kind of naming this album, because I've just gone through name change after name change after name change. I'm never satisfied. I think that's my problem sometimes, but songwriters understand that. But I'm calling it A Day in the Life of Santiago, and the whole point is really just to describe the crazy days that I tend to have, because life is a crazy journey, and you can plan ahead, in terms of your days, your weeks, your months, your years, but nature can dictates everything, and that's what I really want to try and portray in this particular album, and just talk about my experiences on a day-to-day basis, and it writes itself.
And we've seen you jamming tonight. What kind of jam was it? Is that something we can expect on the album? And were you doing it extra hard because it's your birthday?
Yeah. To be honest, I always try to give like 100% no matter what. For my birthday, yeah, it's a special day, and I feel extra special and energized and whatnot. But I think I always draw from the energy of the crowds, and they're all here to see, not just me but other artists as well. And for me, it's always just the same effort that I always put in, and just try to kind of show people that, look, this is why I'm here, this is why I'm doing what I'm doing, and I think they can see that.
Along my journey I have seen so many things that should not be, but I know that it's just life like we know it. Hey, I always used to believe that flowers grew around me. It seems somewhere along our road it happened to be that I know that I can be better than I have been. She won't be there always, but my smile will be. Sunrises and sunsets without you here, I know. She won't grow with me, no, but I still believe that I knew Sandy when she was in love with me. Ooh, Sandy and if I had the chance to relive our romance, if only I could see Sandy in front of me.
So what inspires you as a musician?
As a musician, musically, I would say a lot of the people that I grew up listening to. I think I've already mentioned Boyz II Men. I used to go crazy trying to hit those higher notes, and especially Wanye, and just got big inspiration from them. Brian McKnight, Joel. So a lot of R&B, soulful individuals. Also, more closer to today, Dwele, D'Angelo, Gil Scott Heron. A lot of big musicians. I think more on the classical side, there's a Japanese composer called Nobuo Uematsu, who created all the music for Final Fantasy. A game, I don't know if most people might have played it before, but anyway. So that really kind of has inspired me musically. I would say in terms of life, as inspiration to my life, and which has contributed to my music as well. I would say all the individuals that I've ever come across in my life and crossed pathways with, and then recrossed, and taken with me and dropped me and picked me up, and all of these people, I really do thank them, for the journey that I've taken up to this stage, because it has contributed to how I write and what I think and my opinion. Yeah, no, I do. I owe it to them, probably even more than the musicians in terms of that side of things, because without life experience, you've got nothing to write about. You've got nothing to really kind of aspire to. So that's really important to me.
In front of me, 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 in front of me. That's my girl Sandy Ann in front of me.
Well, keep doing it.
Thank you.
That was your 9 scoops.
Thank you.
This is Santiago.
Keep it mellow 9, definitely.